On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And he hauls in the interception. And the Jaguars have it deep in their own territory at the 13. They're out and set. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. He finds Johnson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's brought down for a loss. Throw on 3rd down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our open. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. He's going deep this time. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Third and long, Mayfield. He could do it!
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll send him over right. Throwing is Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Setting up the running back screen. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. They go play action here. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Headed out right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Could make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Connects with Johnson. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Steelers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Baker. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's looking deep. Whoop. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Gets this to Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Willis gets this to McConkey. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Willis now. He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Able to find Nakua here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Baker. Completed to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jaguars have the football back deep on their own side. They're at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing from near his own goal line. He beams one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Christian Gonzalez has it! And the Jaguars will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down from the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to just a point before halftime. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Willis looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throw on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately?
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Willis. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Willis to throw it. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw it again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Jaguars.
Here's Willis to the air. He finds Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Number 81.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 35 apiece. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 9-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. Trying again, following the set. He's going to push one deep. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kurt, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And they pick him off again. There he goes on the right side. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
This one is up and good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll take this at the 10. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one.